Welcome back to another video. Camaro community seems to be absolutely dead, so let's mix it up a little bit. Let's show what I do have going on. If you haven't already, do subscribe. We've got tons of fun stuff. Once I can get the car closer to the garage and I can get some work done on it, there will be more content, guaranteed. But for now, I'm working on getting the wood shop put together and get all my dream projects kind of in place so that we can get some cool work done and get some cool projects built. So subscribe if you haven't, and let's get to work. Welcome back to an update on the miter saw stand. I don't know where I left off. I was in a huge hurry, and so I just kind of cut the video. I had to get stuff done, and I didn't have time to be changing batteries and changing camera angles and doing all this, that, and the other. So this is a 2x6, sorry, that I have squared up one edge of a 2x3. Same thing with the backside, so that it will all fit nicely and square together. The backside will be getting shelved. I'm going to take these shelves here out and build them out and square them up and make them a little bit more aesthetically pleasing and more functional. Underneath, we'll get these green bins built into a proper sliding organizational piece. And then over here, we're kind of going for the same thing. Everything's about sacrifice. I do not have all the space I could ask for. So I went for the 36-inch here, and I've got 50 inches over here. So when I want to cut long wood, if I want to square 8-foot 2x4s or do any of that, the door does have to be open, which is fine. It sticks out like, I don't know, let's say a foot. But before, I only had about 18 inches. So if you were trimming 8-foot boards of anything, they would just flop off the end over there, which was pretty awful. And then over here, we have upgraded the pack-out storage, because pack-out storage is quite frankly life. For those of you that run pack-out, you understand how valuable and important they are. So we do have a his and hers. We have all my stuff, and then all of Dave's stuff to keep them organized and accessible for our needs. And then while putting this together, I don't know what I did, but I couldn't make a fist yesterday with either hand. I was a little disappointed, to say the least. So today, we've gone and we have acquired 6 pounds of construction screws because I ran out. So a bit of drilling, a bit of screwing today, and then I'm going to try and get the tops on the back. I've kind of changed plans on what I want to do here and here because it looks messy and overwhelming and kind of awful. So we're going to switch that up a little bit because it is valuable storage. But inevitably there won't just be junk thrown on the shelf. That was me accumulating and kind of condensing everything and trying to make it look as pretty as I could. But now we got to up our game. We got to make it even better. So stay tuned. We have concluded day 3. We have concluded getting all the drawers in underneath here, which work good. As you can tell, they're like 20 inches deep. Just old school drawers I picked up off a buddy named Nate, Dale Z on Instagram if you want to check him out. Guy's always building some cool stuff. He just had a stack of these left over after he did his workshop. Asked if I wanted them. I said I'd figure out somewhere to use them, but I didn't end up wanting to stack them. Just have like a bank of drawers or whatever. So I ended up just spreading them out so I can figure out how I want to use them. I don't really have a purpose for them now, but they're pretty well put. We've figured out that the 50 liter garbage cans are the only ones that really work with this setup now. I have put the shelves in, so these are all in and glued. This is all 1/8-inch Luan with a vinyl, so it's washable, wipeable, and waterproof. So if, God forbid, stuff got spilt on it, I can clean it up. The only thing I really have left is I got to kind of box in the saw here a little bit to keep the sawdust kind of contained and headed downwards. But that is en route, and we will sort that out. That's going to end up in a new home in the garbage. And then I got to put depth stops on these two. They're a little bit free at the moment. And then I did stack them up here. I wanted an open space, so this is going to be cutoffs. I'm not too sure what I'm doing up top yet, but I do need more wood racks. So something will be going up there to store 8-foot pieces of wood, be it pine, be it 2x4s, 2x6s, whatever I need. And then over here, I just thought it was great tool storage. I do love my packouts, but the packouts don't work good in a garage setting. So I need my tools out. I need them quick. I need them accessible. We do have battery storage over there, and like everything's kind of coming together. But this is it. 3 days. A little bit of sweat equity, a little bit of blood, sweat, and tears, a little bit of brainstorming, having other people's opinions, asking, sending pictures, and this is kind of where I've ended up with a complete floating miter saw stand. The miter saw is still very easily removable, so it can head with me to a job site, no questions asked, and it will. But for now, and for the most part, it sits and is set up for some heavy-duty daily usage, which is great. Makes me super happy. Just thought I would mix it up and see what you guys think.